In this video, I will tell you about leadership styles. Now, what is leadership? Leadership is the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to influence and guide followers or other members of an organization. Leadership involves making sound and sometimes difficult decision, creating and articulating a clear vision, establishing achievable goals, and providing followers with the knowledge and the tools necessary to achieve those goals. Leaders are found and required in most aspects of society, from business to politics to region to community based organizations. An effective leader possesses the following characteristics, for example, self confidence, strong communication and management skills, creative and innovative thinking, perseverance in the face of failure, willingness to take risk, openness to change, level headedness, and the reactiveness in the times of crisis. The term leadership style refers to behavioral pattern employed by a leader to integrate organizational and personal interest in the pursuit of some goal or objective. The type of leadership style available in an organization has great deal to do with the implementation of strategies. There are certain leadership styles. Number one, coach. Number two, visionary. Number three, servant. Number four, autocratic. Number five, laissez faire or hands on. Number six, democratic. Number seven, pace setter. Number eight, transformational. Number nine, transactional. Number 10, bureaucratic. Coach leadership style. A coaching leader is someone who can quickly recognize their team members' strengths, weaknesses, and motivations to help each individual improve. This type of leader often assists team members in setting smart goals and then provides regular feedback with challenging projects to promote growth. They are skilled in setting clear expectations and creating a positive and motivating environment. The coach leadership style is one of the most advantageous for employers as well as for the employees they manage. Unfortunately, it is often also one of the most underutilized styles, largely because it can be more time intensive than other types of leadership. For example, a sales manager gathers his team of account executives for meeting to discuss learnings from the previous quarter. They start the meeting by completing an assessment together of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats regarding the team's performance. The manager then recognizes specific team members for exceptional performance and goes over the goals achieved by the team. Finally, the manager closes the meeting by announcing a contestant to start the next quarter in order to motivate the salespeople to reach their goals. Visionary leadership style. Visionary leaders have a powerful ability to drive progress and usher in periods of change by inspiring employees and earning trust for new ideas. A visionary leader is also able to establish a strong organizational bond. They strive to foster confidence among direct reports and colleagues alike. This type of leadership is especially helpful for small, fast growing organizations or larger organizations experiencing transformations or corporate restructuring. For example, a teacher starts a group at work for colleagues who want to help resolve anxieties and issues students have outside of school. The goal is to help students better focus on and succeed at school. He has developed testing methods so that they can find meaningful ways to help students in a quick and efficient manner. Servant leadership style. Servant leaders live by a people first mindset and believe that when team members feel personally and professionally fulfilled, they are more effective and more likely to produce great work regularly. Because of their emphasis on employee satisfaction and collaboration, they tend to achieve higher levels of respect. A servant leader is an excellent leadership style for organization of any industry and size, but is especially prevalent within non-profits. These types of leaders are exceptionally skilled in building employee morale and helping people re engage with their work. For example, a manager hosts monthly one on one coffee meeting with everyone who has concerns, questions, or thoughts about improving or using the product. This time is meant for her to address the needs of and help those who are using the product in any capacity. Autocratic leadership style. It is also called authoritarian style of leadership. This type of leader is focused almost entirely on results and efficiency. They often make decisions alone or with a small trusted group and accept employees to do exactly what they are asked. It can be helpful to think of these types of leaders as military commanders. This leadership style can be useful in organizations with strict guidelines or compliance heavy industries. It can also be beneficial when used with employees who need a great deal of supervision, such as those with little to no experience. However, this leadership style can stifle creativity and make employees feel confined. For example, before an operation, the surgeon carefully recounts the rules and processes of the operation room with every team member who will be helping during the surgery. She wants to ensure everyone is clear on the expectation and follows each procedure carefully and exactly so the surgery goes as smoothly as possible. Laissez-faire or hands-off leadership style. This leadership style is the opposite of autocratic leadership style, focusing mostly on delegating many tasks, team members, and providing little to no supervision. Because laissez-faire leaders do not spend their time intensely managing employees, they often have more time to dedicate to their other projects. Managers may adopt this leadership style when all team members are highly experienced, well trained, and require little oversight. However, it can also cause a dip in productivity if employees are confused about their leaders' expectations or if some team members need consistent motivation and wanted to do work well. For example, when welcoming new employees, Ram explains his engineers can maintain their own work schedules as long as they are tracking towards and hitting goals that they together as a team. They are also free to learn about and participate in projects that they might be interested in outside their team. Democratic leadership style. The democratic leadership style is also known as participative leadership style, and it is a combination of autocratic and laissez-faire type of leadership. Democratic leaders ask for input and consider feedback from their team before making a decision. Because team members feel that their voice is heard and their contributions matter, a democratic leadership style is often credited with fostering higher level of employee engagement and workplace satisfaction. Because this type of leadership drives discussion and participation, it is an excellent style for organizations focused on creativity and innovation, such as those in the technology industry. For example, as a store manager, Jack has hired many brilliant and focused team members who he trusts. When deciding on storefronts and floor design, Jack acts only as the final moderator for his team to move forward with their ideas. He is there to answer questions and present possible improvements for his team to consider. Pace setting leadership style. Pace setting leadership style is one of the most effective for driving fast results. These leaders are primarily focused on performance. They often set high standards and hold their team members accountable for hitting their goals. While the pace setting leadership style is motivated and helpful, paced environments where team members need to be energized, it's not always the best option for team members who need mentorship and feedback. For example, the leader of a weekly meeting recognized that an hour out of the everyone's schedule once a week did not justify the purpose of the meeting. To increase efficiency, she changed the meeting to a 15-minute stand up with only those she had updates for. Transformational leadership style. The transformational leadership style is similar to the coach style in that it focuses on clear communication, goal setting, employee motivation. However, instead of placing majority of the energy into each employee individual goals, the transformational leader is driven by commitment to the organization objectives. Because these types of leaders spend much of their time on the big picture, that this style of leading is the best for teams that can handle many dedicated tasks without constant supervision. There are four I's of transformational leadership: idealized influence, intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, and inspirational motivation. For example, Ramya is hired to lead a marketing department. The CEO asks her to set new goals and organize teams to reach those goals. She spends the first months in her new role getting to know the company and the marketing employees. She gains a strong understanding of current trends and organizational strengths. After 3 months, she has set clear target for each of the teams that report to her and asked individual to set goals for themselves that align with those. Transactional leadership style. A transactional leader is someone who is lesser focused on uh, performance, similar to pace setter. Under this leadership style, the manager establishes predetermined incentives, usually in the form of monetary reward of success and disciplinary action for failure. Unlike the pace setter leadership style, transactional leaders are also focused on mentorship, instruction, and training to achieve goals and enjoy the rewards. While this type of leader is great for organizations or teams tasked with hitting specific goals such as sales and revenue, it is not the best leadership style of driving creativity. For example, a bank branch manager meets with each member of the team bi weekly to discuss ways the team can meet and exceed monthly company goals to get their bonus. Each of the 10 performers in the district receives a monetary reward. Bureaucratic leadership style. Bureaucratic leadership style are similar to autocratic leaders in that they expect their team members to follow the rules and procedures precisely as written. The bureaucratic leadership style focuses on fixed duties within a hierarchy where each employee has a set list of responsibilities and there is a little need for collaboration and creativity. This leadership style is more and most effective in highly regulated industries or departments such as finance, healthcare, or government. For example, manager at this office of the Department of Motor Vehicles instruct their employees to work within a specific defined framework. They must take many steps to complete a task with strict order and rules. Remember, most leaders borrow from variety of styles to achieve various goals at different times in their career. While you may have excelled in a role using one type of leadership, another position may require a different set of habits to ensure your team is operating most effectively. By understanding each of these leadership types, the outcomes they are designed to achieve, you can select the right leadership style for your current situation. Thank you for watching my video.